The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome out to Red Woodkey Park in Girard. A little schedule change today. Today's game was supposed to take place on the road at Pittsburg High, but I think due to a lot of the rain last night and some of the rain we had today, the coaches got together and decided to switch this game over here to Girard, where we have the full field turf facility, so the rain not really affecting it as much, and these two teams will be able to get this ball game in, whereas on natural surface, perhaps they might not. I'm Josh Ledner, alongside me, Jess Murphy. Jess, nice to have you back in the booth. And Trojans had a good week last week, sweeping Colgan, and then a couple of lopsided wins against Coffeyville on Friday to end the week. They're sitting at 6-0 and got to be feeling pretty good about where they are this year.
Yeah, they've played really well so far. Of course, when you're undefeated, you can always say that.
Yeah, you can always.
But, I mean, up and down, pitch has been strong, bats come alive. I see Sports in Kansas always posting, some girls got multiple home runs this season and looking really good.
And tonight, the Trojans welcome in Pittsburg High, and they've kind of struggled a little bit this year, which is surprising. Usually the Dragons, pretty strong softball program, but this year just sitting at 1-3. They got a win over Galena, but they've got losses to Fort Scott and Chanute. And struggling a little bit at the beginning of the year, leading things off for the Trojans. Going to be Aaron Anderson. Now the Trojans batting in the top of the first because they are on paper the visiting team, even though this game taking place here in Girard. So Anderson takes first pitch ball. Second one high and inside for ball 2. Trojans run-ruled Coffeyville in 4 innings in the first game of a doubleheader on Friday, and then finished them off in 5 innings, 10-0 in the nightcap. And Lexi Robinson, who's the starting pitcher for the Trojans today, she had about 20 strikeouts in those 2 games. Can't flip back here in my scorebook to start counting them right now. Rory Hunsinger on the mound for Pittsburg High, as that one's in there for a strike. Count now 3-1 to Anderson. That one paints the inside corner. Now the count's full on Anderson. That one high in the air, right back to the pitcher, and Hunsinger makes the play for the first out of the inning. That brings up Sarah Goebel, starting center fielder for the Trojans. So, Jess, even though the Dragons struggling a little bit out of the gate this year, they're a much better team than what the Trojans faced Friday in Coffeyville.
Well, I would sure assume this up and down with this Dragon lineup. I recognize a lot of names from years past of either coaching or watching games, so they should be pretty well.
That one inside, 2-0 the count.
They might be a little young.
Goebel.
They don't have classes on their roster here, but the Hunsaker girl I know is probably just a.
One thing I think that's lacking in softball and baseball across the board is sports information.
Spring sports in general.
Right. Yeah. Everybody's, broadcasters included, are kind of tapped out by the time all this even starts. So. And a walk to Goebel.
4-pitch walk.
That'll bring up Emmeline Sinnecott. Got Emmeline in right field tonight.
Softball's a game of small ball. We'll see if we going to do something with our 3-hole here. Third base is playing in.
Sinnecott takes strike one.
Never tipped her hand to show bunt or anything, so we just assume she's going to swing away here.
Sinnecott had a 2-run home run against Coffeyville on Friday. Swing and a miss there.
Swinging for a 2-run home run right there, too. See if she'll shorten it up with 2 strikes here and get it in play.
Swung just under that one. And a swing and a miss for third strike. Goebel in with the steal, second. And 2 down here in the top of the first.
Josh, we want to try our new camera angle here.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
See how it looks.
Yeah. I've been neglecting you, Jess.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like here.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, and 1 now the count to Leah McGowan, catcher for the Trojans.
She swings a pretty big stick as well, without a lot of power.
Ooh, she takes one in the leg and earns herself a trip down to first. Runners now first and second for the Trojans, 2 down for Bailey Troike. Troike steps into the box. Pates the inside corner, strike one. Just outside, 1-1 now the count to Troike. That one in there for a strike, 1-2 now the count. Troike trying to stay alive here, keep this 2-out rally going for the Trojans. That one on the outside corner, good take by Bailey, 2-2. Swing and a miss by Troike, and that's going to do it for the Trojans in the top of the first. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday nights kids nights, and Friday boneless wings. Oh, and don't forget about those delicious homemade pies. Stop in or enjoy their mouth-watering favorites at home with carry-out and catering available. Chicken Annie's Girard, continuing a Southeast Kansas tradition. Learn more at chickenanniesgirard.com or call 620-724-4090.
For years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
Welcome back out here to Red Woodkey Park. Halfway through the first inning, we're scoreless between the Trojans and the Pittsburg Purple Dragons. Emily Kafka going to lead things off for Pittsburg here in the bottom of the first. Again, we mentioned Lexi Robinson had about 20 strikeouts against Coffeyville on Friday. Some good outings last week. She delivers outside ball one to Kafka. Kafka, the starting left fielder tonight for the Dragons.
Over but low. Ball two.
That one fouled into the net.
You know, I mentioned something about the Dragons might be young, but I look out there at the Trojans, and they're fairly young as well.
Yeah, quite a few young players out there.
Yeah, starting a freshman, a couple sophomores.
2-1 the count to Kafka, grounds it to short. And over to across to make the play for the Trojans. That was Aaron Anderson. And that's first out of the inning.
Right on cue, there's the freshman starting, shortstop Aaron Anderson.
That brings up Haley McCabe, right fielder tonight, Pittsburgh. Takes low, ball one. Now, we know the Book of Faces told everybody we had a doubleheader tonight, but there's just one varsity game between these two squads. And Jess Murphy's way too big of a big shot to ask him to stick around and broadcast JV.
Right.
So I'm just going to have this varsity game here for you tonight. 2-0 the count to McCabe. Takes strike one there, 2-1. Grounder right up the middle, gets past Robinson into center field. And McCabe is on with one down here in the bottom of the first. I'll bring up Callie Terry.
We'll see here if Pittsburgh wants to play a little small ball. Trojans got their corners in.
High and outside, ball one.
Both pitchers so far in this first inning is working from behind. You know, every pitcher's favorite pitch.
That went over for a strike. 1-1.
Strike one.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count on Callie Terry. Dragons with runner on, one out here in the bottom of the first. Trojans had 2-on-2 out, couldn't get them around. That one high. Evens count 2-2.
That's an effective pitch in softballs, that rise ball. From up here, you can see the spin on it.
And swing and a miss. Robinson gets her first K of the night. And that brings up Ellie Slaughter, catcher for the Dragons. Fouls that one back.
There, Miss Robinson gets ahead. Starts off with a strike. I think the boys are in Parsons tonight, Josh.
Ah,
Some inside information I got a while ago.
I'd rather be right here. Swing and a miss.
Try to get an update or two as that game progresses.
0-2 the count on Slaughter.
Just too far. 0-2, you don't want to throw a strike, but that's just too
That was
far out.
Very
of the zone.
much not a strike.
Right.
That one high and away again. 2-2 now the count on Slaughter.
You're not going to get them to chase when you miss that far out. So Robinson will deal right here. She doesn't want to go full.
High and away. Full count.
How nice is it to have turf fields where we'll never get a rain out?
Unless it's actually raining.
Sure. Even when we do, we get just come here and play.
Swing and a miss. And that'll do it for the bottom of the first. We're scoreless here in Girard, Trojans and Dragons. When we come back, second inning action. You're watching Trojan softball on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Now more than ever, Croccan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Croccan. If you need to stay connected, you need Croccan.
Welcome back out here to Red Woodkey Park. Scoreless here as we move into the top of the second inning. Trojans hosting the Pittsburg Dragons. Lexi Robinson allowed a hit, but struck out two to end the inning. Bottom half of the first. Now that brings up Sam Brunchin.
Ooh.
Drills one out deep left center. And that's gone. Home run for Sam Brunchin. And the Trojans just like that on top 1-0.
It's a way to hijack an at bat. First pitch swinging.
So the Trojans take a quick 1-0 lead, and that brings Riley Brooks up to the plate. Brooks takes low, ball one. That one low and away, 2-0 now the count to Riley Brooks. Shows bunt, lays it down.
Good bunt.
And over to make the throw. No, Brooks safe at first. Baseman couldn't dig it out. How do you score that, Jess?
I give her a hit. She's going to beat that out with a good throw. Official scorekeeper says.
All right, Trojans have Brooks on first, nobody out
I expect
for Lexi Robinson.
I expect a bunt again right here.
And she tries to lay it down, fouls it back into the backstop.
Got to keep your bat head high when you're bunting. Drop your bat head, the ball goes up every time.
Brooks a threat to steal out there at first. You know, from basketball season, she's got some speed. Robinson takes strike 2. High and away. That one fouled back into the screen. Robinson just fought that one off.
In on her hands. Good job to just get the bat on it to look for another pitch here.
1-2 the count to Robinson. Takes low ball 2. Makes contact, flown out to first, and Brooks stays. Kind of a awkward diving catch by Hannah Gray out there at second. We'll bring up Hannah Bailey. Playing first tonight for the Trojans. Takes low and inside ball 1. Takes low 2-0. Man, that would hard to lay off that one. Right in just under the knees. Shows bunt. Foul down the third baseline. Bailey fights that one off. It's just a dribbler. And Dragons get the throw over to first, but Riley Brooks rounds second. And she'll be in safely at third. Now back to the top of the order for Aaron Anderson. RBI opportunity here.
Great base run up there by Riley Brooks to go first to third on that little dribbler.
Anderson takes low and inside ball 1. Flew out to the pitcher her first time up. Drills this one to second, but easy play for the final out of the inning. But Trojans get one on the board. They lead at 1-0. We'll head to the bottom of the second. When we come back, you're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Chronister's is Girard's hardware store. Stop by Chronister's Hardware and see why so many people are saying, I didn't know they had that. Of course, Chronister's has the hardware, tools, and supplies you need, whether in the shop, on the farm, or around the house. But did you know Chronister's Hardware is also your place for Pit Boss and Traeger grills? Plus, they have the supplies you need to whip up a tasty meal for the whole family. From pans to pellets, you'll find it all at Chronister's. And if they don't have it, they can get it. Shop local first. Chronister's Hardware, Girard's hardware store. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Welcome back out here to Red Woodkey Park. Trojans lead at 1-0 as we head here to the bottom of the second. Now, the reason Pittsburg High, of course, batting in the bottom of the innings, if you're just tuning in, is that they're supposed to be the home team today, but weather concerns at the Pittsburgh softball complex moved this game over here to Girard, and we're playing it on the field turf. Leading things off, Maddie Burdick for Pittsburgh High. She's down in the count, 0-1. Takes outside, 1-1. Burdick calls time. Fouls that one back and out of play. 1-2 the count. High and away now, count even at 2-2. Hits that one out into right field. But right there to make the play for the Trojans was Emmeline Sinnecott. And that's first out of the inning.
That ball was hit on a rope. Just a line drive. Couldn't have threw it to Emmeline Sinnecott any better.
That'll bring up Maya Russell. Shortstop for the Dragons. Drills this one right up the middle, and she'll have herself a base hit. I'm sorry, that was Cheyenne Hunt who had that single. And that brings Maya Russell to the plate. Gosh, get it together, man. She lays down a little bunt right in front of the plate. Pretty
Perfect
bunt. Play is good at first.
No one covering
Trojans
third again. Yep.
Fall asleep on the base runner there, and in safely to third is Burdick.
Yeah, that shortstop's got to get there. Left fielder's got to get there. With softball such a small field, Josh, that a lot of times when they square the bunt, your left fielder's already should be crashing in as well. But there was never going to be a play at second, so your shortstop wheels around and covers third. You just can't allow base runners to go first to third.
So Dragons threatening, 2 down here. Bottom of the second. Cheyenne Hunt is the runner at third. Rory Hunziger, pitcher for the Dragons, is now down 0-2 in the count. Be a big deal here for Robinson to get this strikeout and get out of this inning.
Pop up, routine ground ball, out in general.
Any of that.
Ooh.
Fly ball drifting towards foul territory, and it's going to hit the turf. Fortunately for Hunzinger and the Dragons, because that one hung up there for a while, but nobody could get there for the Trojans. 1-2 still to count. Fouls this one back into the net. That one inside on the hands from Robinson.
Way ahead.
Pitcher on pitcher duel here.
Way ahead here. I want to keep it up in the zone. Keep her. I don't want nothing in the dirt.
Outside, 1-2.
See if you can't get her to chase that rise ball.
That one high and away. Evens count at 2-2.
Now you're just going to have to come at her.
Yep. Foul tip back into the net.
Just barely got a piece of that one to stay alive. Did Hunsaker.
Drills this one right at first. Easy ground out, and that'll do it. Excuse me, for the bottom of the second. Trying to choke myself. Trojans lead at 1-0. We'll be back if I survive. You're watching Trojan softball on Girard Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Welcome back out here to Redwood Key Park. Trojans lead at 1-0. We're in the top of the third. I'll fix that here in just a minute. Sarah Goebel leading things off for Girard. Takes outside, ball 1.
Fouled the first pitch off to the screen.
Two and two now the count on Goebel. Hits this one in the air to shallow left field. And in to make the play was Emery Kafka. And Goebel goes down for the first out of the inning.
Sunglasses on her hat, Josh.
Clutch.
Yeah.
I'm going to have that stuff.
Left field in this ballpark is notorious staring right into the sun.
Emmeline Syndicate now at the plate. Struck out her first time up, swinging. Swinging a miss there on the first pitch, strike one. Takes right down the pipe for strike two. Syndicate with a grounder over to first. And they're over to make the play, Cheyenne Hunt, second out of the inning. Brings up Leah McGowan. Ooh, right on the outside corner. 0-1 the count to McGowan. Fouls that one backing out of play. 0-2 now. Trojans trying to avoid going 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the third. And McGowan goes down swinging, and that's going to do it for the Trojans in the third. They lead at 1-0. Pittsburg High coming up in the bottom half of the inning. When we come back, you're watching Trojan softball on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Welcome back to Red Woodkey Park. Trojans hanging on to a 1-0 lead over the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. Brooklyn Ryan lead things off for Pittsburgh High here in the bottom of the third. First pitch in there for a strike. Right over the outside corner, strike two.
Same pitch. I'd throw it again if she's not going to swing at it.
That one just a little outside. 1-2 now the count to Ryan.
They was checking to see if her check swing went around, and first base umpire says no.
And a swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's number 4 for Lexi Robinson. And back to the top of the order for Emery Kafka. Grounded out to short her first time up. Takes outside, ball one. That one grounded to short. Anderson has a little trouble with it. And Kafka's on with a single.
Give that single to the turf. That high hopper. Anderson kind of got caught between hops, didn't know whether to play it on the short hop or come get it off the bounce.
But 1 on, 1 out for Haley McCabe. McCabe, the right fielder. Singled her first time up. And stayed right there as next two batters in the order struck out to end that bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss. And caught stealing.
Nailed her.
Nice throw. Nice throw from catcher
Leah McGowan.
Yeah, McGowan with a good 8 arm.
Wasn't even close. Gunned her down. And then they end the inning with a strikeout.
Yeah. Good defensive inning that time for the Trojans. They'll be up in the top of the fourth when we come back. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Whether you're suffering from the latest bug going around or have a chronic illness that needs regular monitoring by a physician, Girard Medical Center clinics offer quality care for your family close to home. 5 clinics are available throughout Crawford, Cherokee, and Bourbon counties, including Girard, Arma, Frontenac, Cherokee, and Uniontown. Our express care is also available Saturdays, Sundays, and most holidays for the unexpected illnesses that arise. Girard Medical Center clinics and express care, caring for our communities one patient at a time.
Bailey Troika leading things off for the Trojans here in the top of the fourth. Heading the count 2-0. Trojan leading at 1-0. Now the count even at 2-2. Grounder to second. And that's first out of the inning. Brings up Sam Bruchin, homered to lead off the top of the second inning for the Trojans. Swung at that first pitch.
Right, she's seen one pitch today. Only run on the board.
Takes inside, ball one. Grounds that one right up the gap to the middle. It's going to be trouble for the second baseman, and Bruchin's aboard with a 1-out single.
Base. Gray. Great job by Miss Hannah Gray to get to that ball. I thought that ball
Was going to get through.
was going to get through right off the bat easily.
That'll bring up Riley Brooks. Brooks singled her first time up.
Little bunt single.
Went first to third, but then got stranded on third. And bunts that one foul for strike one.
Anxious to see what Coach Vinzi wants to do here now that he's got the corners thinking bunt. Third baseman's really quick to crash here. I might have her swinging away.
Watches that one. Waves at it. 0-2 now the count to Brooks. Takes outside. 1-2.
What's frustrating as a coach when you call for the sack bunt and they don't get it accomplished.
Takes inside. 2-2.
As a batter, you're going to try to do everything you can now to get the ball in play on the ground.
Loops this one into center field. Oh, and it's mishandled out there. And in safely at second is Bruchin. Trojans with runners at first and second, now one down.
Good base running by Sam Britchin there. She was kind of caught no man's land. Center fielder catches that cleanly. She can take a chance at doubling her off first, or if she dropped it like there, it was a close play at second.
Brings up Lexi Robinson, flied out to second her first time up. Shows bunt. Great play, and there's that crashing third baseman. Callie Terry in there to make that diving catch for the out.
Fearless third baseman. She's crashing early on plays that typically are bunting situations.
Brings up Hannah Bailey. She's swinging, fouls that one back into the roof of the Trojan dugout.
Just a touch ahead of that one.
Got under that one, fly, shallow left field. And there to make the play was Maya Russell. And that'll do it for the Trojans in the top of the fourth. They lead at 1-0. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underway here in the bottom half of the fourth. Callie Terry up to bat for Pittsburg High. Struck out her first time up. Quickly down in the count 0-2 to Lexi Robinson here in the bottom half of the fourth. fouled out of play down the first baseline. Got breezy all of a sudden, Jess.
Yeah, I don't know if the wind switched directions or just picked up a little bit, but it's blowing right in here.
Out of the southeast, which is strange for this part of the world. Had some thunderstorms earlier today, but they've since moved along. You see that the sun has come out. Good night for softball here in Girard as Terry lifts this one out to shallow left field, and Anderson ranging over to make the play for the Trojans for the first out of the inning. Now bring up L. Slaughter. Slaughter struck out her first time up. Takes strike one up the outside corner. That one fouled back into the screen for strike two.
Lexi's kind of found her groove here and just pounding the strike zone.
Takes high, 1-2.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about earlier there, Josh. Is she got that one a lot closer to strike zone, got the batter to at least flinch on that 0-2 pitch.
Another one fouled back and out of play. Another foul tip back into the screen.
Some sort of off-speed pitch there. I don't know if that's her changeup, screwball. I don't know what that was, but it was not her fastball rise ball combination. That was a little off-speed something.
High and away.
Close.
High and away, full count now.
Good job by Slaughter to get the count back full.
And she earns herself a walk.
Great at bat. Fouled 2 or 3 tough pitches off and
brings up Maddie Burdick. Drilled one right to Emmeline Sinnecott out in right field her first time up. Made real solid contact though.
courtesy runner for the catcher, Sierra Deerling. Going to come in and run for L. Slaughter.
Well, Burdick is not afraid to swing. One thing you can tell about her.
Right on cue.
Fouls that one right into the net.
0-2. Good running pitch maybe if the base runner wants to try to get a jump.
Pops this one up to second. And there to make the play, Riley Brooks for the second out of the inning. Bring up Cheyenne Hunt. Singled her first time up. Made it all the way around to third before being stranded there. Back in the bottom half of the second.
Just a bit low there.
Nice rip there into right center.
Oh, got her. Oh.
Runners going to third. Still runners at the corners. 2 down for the Dragons with Maya Russell coming to the plate.
I thought they had a chance at her at third base. They filled that cutoff cleanly. Goebel did a great job of getting the ball back to the infield, but the middle infielders mishandled it a little bit.
Throw down to third, try and get the runner.
And the runner at first stayed put. Trojans are willing to give her second base on that play, and she didn't take it.
Two and 0 now the count to Russell. And if you're willing to give her second, you may be willing to give Russell first here to get the Hunziker. Low and inside. 3-0 now the count.
We'll see right here, Josh, whether she comes right at her or if she's going to still try to paint a corner, try to see if she'll get herself out.
Ooh, just hit the inside corner. 3-1. Russell was taken all the way. That went in for a strike. Full count now. See if Lexi Robinson can get out of this jam. Down to shallow right field. Seneca there to make the play. And the inning is over. Robinson gets out of it. Trojans hanging on to that 1-run lead as we head to the top of the 5th inning. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Aaron Anderson leading off the inning for the Trojans. A little sharp grounder to short. And right across to make the play is Maya Russell. And one down here in the top of the 5th for the Trojans. Brings up Sarah Goebel. Goebel walked and had a stolen base in the first inning. And then flew out to left her last time up. Ahead in the count here, 1-0. Hunziker hits the inside corner there, 1-1.
Goebel showing bunt both times, maybe trying to drag one down for a base hit. That third baseman for the Dragons, she plays tight. She's fearless. She's creeped way in.
One and two now the count to Goebel. Trojans trying to improve to 7-0 on the season. Had sweeps last week of Colgan Panthers Monday night and then Coffeyville on Friday night. A bit of a battle here with the Purple Dragons. Goebel takes inside, full count, 3-2. Fouls that one out of play. Goebel, good eye there, earns herself a walk. Her second of the game. That'll bring up Emmeline Sinnekit. Sinnekit struck out her first time up, grounded to first her last time up.
See if Hunsaker stays away from her. They haven't challenged her inside yet to just kind of skip everything out away from her.
There's one over the plate. She pops it up sky high. And Maya Russell in to field it in the middle of the infield. 2 down.
They say the difference between a home run and a pop-up, Josh, is less than a quarter inch on the ball. Believe that?
I know that the hardest thing in sports to do is to hit a round ball with a round bat.
Squarely.
Yeah, squarely. In my case, it was just to make any contact at all. McGowan takes outside, ball 1.
Here's another one that Hunsaker stayed away from her first couple at bats.
Leah was hit by a pitch her first time up and then struck out last time. Takes outside, 2-0. They didn't stay away from her that first time up. They pelted her.
Drilled one in there,
yeah.
didn't they?
Here's this week's Charlie horse. Inside off the hands. And Goebel's in with the steal at second.
Miss McGowan's a tough catcher. She's used to getting drilled by balls. So
yeah.
It won't phase her one bit. Tough as nails back there behind the plate.
3-0 now the count to McGowan. Takes ball 4 on the outside. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a strike call there too, Leah. So now runners first and second for the Trojans, 2 down. Seems like whenever they get base runners, it's already with 2 outs, Jess, here in the top of the 5th.
Clutch hitting.
Troike takes strike 1.
They haven't had it yet. Keyword is yet. Miss Bailey's going to prove us wrong right here.
Grounded out to shorter last time up, swing and a miss, quickly down in the count. 0-2. Takes outside, 1-2. Takes high and away. Counts even now, 2-2.
Right here, we're looking the pitch to handle. You know, the pitcher doesn't want to go full.
And Hunziker gets the strikeout to end the threat in the top of the fifth. We'll step away for a quick break, and we'll be back. Trojans lead at 1-0. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Rory Hunziker, the pitcher for the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons, got a big strikeout to get out of a jam in the last inning. Now she's going to lead things off for the Dragons here in the bottom of the fifth. Struck out her first time up. Had quite a battle, though, with Robinson before she did. Takes way outside for ball one. Grounder to short. Anderson there. Throw across for the out.
Nice play by Erin Anderson right there.
Brings up Brooklyn Ryan. She struck out her first time up. Takes high and away for ball one. Robinson paints the inside corner. 1-1. Another grounder to short. Anderson right there. Throw across. 2 down.
That ball was hit hard.
Brings up the leadoff hitter for the Dragons, Emery Kafka. Grounded out to short her first time up. Singled her last time up and then was caught stealing for the second out of the inning. Another sharply hit ball, but Riley Brooks right there snags it for the third out of the inning. And that'll do it for the fifth. Trojans lead at 1-0. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Sam Bruchin leading things off for the Trojans here in the top of the 6th. Takes outside. She's ahead in the count, 2-0.
Down in the count 0-2.
I'm sorry. Down the count 0-2.
They called that one
That's why
strike.
playing with these electronics, Jess. That don't look like a strike to me. But.
I have yet to see if she wants to turn around and ask our opinion.
Nobody ever has. Expect her to be the first.
Bridgen fouls that one back and out of play.
Sam has the only run in the game, a first swing home run, or first pitch home run, back in the top of the 2nd. Give the Trojans a 1-0 lead.
Good job to set back and just foul that change up off. Get my words turned around a little.
Happens to me regularly.
She didn't.
I just had the count backwards. Takes outside 2-2.
Quick update on the boys' game. They're winning 3-2 in the 5th inning against Parsons at Parsons.
There we go. And a swing and a miss. Brunchen goes down swinging. Brings up Riley Brooks. Made a good play on a liner to second to end the last inning. Brooks is 2 for 2 today with a pair of singles. Stranded on third in the 2nd inning. And then you didn't like that swing, Jess?
No, it was
that one's fouled back and out of play.
First pitch I thought was a touch outside again. Like to call on Bruchin a while ago, but that's all right. That's why we're not umping and we're broadcasting.
Yeah. Balls and strikes are subjective. That one popped up down the first base line. Nice diving catch that time by Cheyenne Hunt over there at first for the out. And that'll bring up Lexi Robinson, Trojan pitcher. Flew out to second her first time up, flew out to third her last time up. Takes low and away, ball 1. Grounds this one straight back to the pitcher. And Hunziker with the play over to first for the out, and that's going to do it for the Trojans in the top of the 6th. They still lead it 1-0. We'll step away for a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Your victories are awarding moments at Wilbert's Signature Awards and Engraving. New owners Greg and Missy Scott are excited to build on the 30-plus year tradition of Wilbert's, known across the area as the premier shop for sports awards, medals, custom engraving, plaques, trophies, gift items, corporate awards, and so much more. And with cutting-edge equipment being added, Wilbert's is poised for another successful 30 years. When hard work needs recognized, trust Wilbert's Signature Awards and Engraving. Find them on Facebook and at wilbertawards.com.
And then McCabe to lead things off for Pittsburg High. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Trojans.
Clinging.
We were just talking, Jess, they're clinging to this one-run lead. They've had lots of runners, just haven't been able to move them, and largely because they don't get those runners until there's 2 down in the inning.
Yep.
First pitch in there for a strike. McCabe gets a hold of that one into shallow right. Riley Brooks there to make the play, but her throw to first offline, and McCabe is safe. Nice score that one, Jess.
Base hit.
It's going to bring up Callie Terry.
It's a great job by Brooks to make it close.
Struck out her first time up, and then flew out to short. Kind of more foul territory, but her last time up. And bunts this one foul down the third baseline. Well, danger here for the Trojans as they give up a lead runner. Tying runs aboard. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th.
I'm sure she's going to try to bunt again.
And she bunts this one foul down the third baseline, so 0-2 now the count. Terry will likely be swinging away.
Try to bail herself out here. Do anything she can to get that runner moved.
High and away. 1-2 to Terry.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Big strike out there for Robinson. That brings up Elle Slaughter. Walked her last time up, struck out her first time. Outside ball 1.
Trojans' corners crashed awful hard, and I didn't see Miss
She didn't
Slaughter
square around a bunt.
Yeah, I didn't see her square. There she
There she goes. It's down. Robinson up with it. And over to first for the out. Runner advances on the sacrifice.
Trojans did a lot better job of getting third covered up after that. Third baseman didn't field the ball and got back. Left fielder was in there to help.
Now, this is a dangerous hitter up here, Maddie Burdick.
Swinger.
She's made good contact both times up.
It's going to take a base hitter better to score, though. Runner at second base.
High ball 1.
A fast pitch softball field's only 200 foot all the way around, and I think Trojans got pretty good arms on both corners, and Sarah Goebbels does not have a weak arm. I just don't think her arm is near as strong as the two corners.
Bringing in a runner.
Got a sub in. Number 11 is Bree Hubner.
So Dragons going maybe a little bit more speed on the base paths. Some bookkeeping taking place.
With 2 outs, she's going to be going on contact. So a line drive to the gap could score, but a ball hit to a fielder, I think there's going to be a play at the plate.
2 down here. Bottom of the 6th.
There's what we was talking about a while ago with a gown behind the plate. Did a great job of smothering that ball in the dirt.
2 balls, no strikes now. The count to Maddie Burdick.
First base open. You can
Yeah,
kind of
you know, you think about it. Haven't thrown her anything to hit yet. 3-0 the count to Burdick. Might be a little strategery involved here.
Besides Pittsburgh,
Of course,
coach,
Cheyenne Hunt behind her is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles.
Wow.
Wow, there's your walk, 4-pitch walk.
I guess a low.
Must have been. So runners first and second for the Purple Dragons. 2 down here, bottom of the 6th. Go ahead runs aboard. Tying run at second. That first pitch fouled back into the screen. I mentioned earlier Cheyenne Hunt 2 for 2 today with a pair of singles.
Well, it's hard to go 3 for 3.
She's going to give it a go right here. That one on the ground to second. Brooks over to make the play to end the inning. Trojans once again get out of it. Dragons strand a couple runners. Trojans lead at 1-0 as we head to the 7th. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad.
Westridge is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Westridge is a retirement community with a philosophy of providing seniors with an alternative lifestyle. This lifestyle enhances the retirement years by offering a worry-free, stress-free environment. Their professional staff is there to assist if needed, while active seniors are encouraged to enjoy their daily lives. Westridge is now hiring. To learn more about their open positions, call 620-724-6760. That's 620-724-6760. Go Trojans from Westridge Assisted Living.
Hannah Bailey set to lead things off for the Trojans. Quickly a rip between short and third, and she's got a leadoff single for the Trojans.
Great job by first baseman Hannah Bailey, sophomore. Niece.
I think that's the Trojans' first leadoff single of the night.
And that brings up the top of the order.
Yep, Aaron Anderson up, grounded out to short her last time up. Takes first pitch, low and away, ball 1.
Last chance for these Trojan ladies to get some insurance runs.
Very different game than Friday night's games against Coffeyville. That one fouled away. 1-1 the count to Anderson. Bunted foul for strike 2. 1-2 now the count to Aaron Anderson.
Little things.
Yeah, Trojans haven't really been executing the sacrifice bunts tonight very well. Now Anderson with a little chopper towards short. That's going to move the runner. And same effect as the sacrifice bunt. 1 down, and now runner at second for Sarah Goebel.
We're going to have a pinch runner for our first baseman, number 10, Looks to be Lindsey Bryant, freshman.
Coble has 2 walks and 2 stolen bases tonight. She also flew out to left in the second inning.
Dragons defense is just straight up as you can be. No shift whatsoever.
2-0 the count to Coble. MLB's looking at outlawing the shift next year.
I don't like that. You like? Yeah.
I don't.
I think, yeah. If you,
I think it works for you, but it also bites you.
Right.
So it's so satisfying when somebody puts the shift on and your guy hits it to the
opposite field.
Hits it to opposite field.
I agree.
And there's a walk. Now runners first and second for the Trojans. 1 down.
Bringing up the heart of the order. My opinion on that, Josh, if you want to stick all 8 people on one side of the diamond.
Yeah.
And then as a hitter, you're not going to lay a bunt down or just poke it through the open hole. I mean, they're giving you a base hit.
I mean, except you're trying to do it against a major league pitcher.
I understand, but you're also a major league hitter.
I guess. Hey, I don't have a philosophical problem with it. Yeah, I can understand why some people, the purists, don't like it. A little conference on the mound there for the Dragons, but no personnel changes.
That was Girard alum Haley Pitts. I apologize, I don't know her married name now, but pitching coach for the Pittsburg Purple Dragons.
Outside.
Catcher liked
it. Know.
Been a strike all night. I don't blame the catcher for holding it there. Good time for a big hit right here, Miss Syndicate.
And she pops it up
infield fly
into the
rule.
infield. Oh, drop ball.
No.
And everybody's safe. Bases are loaded. 1 out.
Batter's going to be out. Infield fly rule. Batter's out.
2 out then.
Yep.
As Maya Russell just couldn't quite haul it in. She traveled a long way to get there. Infield fly rule in effect. Trojans now with runners second and third. 2 down. We've been here all night.
Yep. As a base runner, you run at your own risk on that. There we go. Stay fair. Nope.
That one's hooking foul. Down the right field line.
Leah says, you're going to throw me out there, I'm just going to hit it over there.
Leah's been hit by a pitch, struck out, and walked tonight. She's reached base pretty much everywhere you can without getting a hit. So
one of the spectators throws the foul ball back over the fence. So
we need a term for that, like some sort of, you hit for the cycle. Well, what's reaching base every possible way other than getting a hit? We need a name for that. The danger field or something. The euchre.
We'll come up with something.
We usually do. 1-1 the count to Leah McGowan. 2 down. Takes inside. 2-1 the count.
Chorky's on deck.
Takes outside.
First strike.
That was way out there. That was like a foot off the plate.
I know.
Maybe she's got dinner reservations.
There's
a rip right up the middle. That's going to score 2 as McGowan gets a 2 RBI single. And the Trojans get a couple of insurance runs here in the top of the 7th.
Well needed. Timely hit by Leah McGowan right there. Great job. Something they've been lacking all game.
Brings up Bailey Troike. Takes strike one.
High for ball one there.
1-1 the count on Troike. Trying to catch my stat book up. Foul back and out of play. Low and away, no throw down to second. As Liam McGowan steals second.
El Slaughter just couldn't find a handle. Double clutch, triple clutch, trying to get that ball out of her catcher's mitt.
Grounded short in the dirt. Hunziker there makes a throw over to first to end the inning, but the Trojans do their damage. They lead at 3-0 as the Dragons are down to their final 3 outs when we come back. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday nights kids nights, and Friday boneless wings. Oh, and don't forget about those delicious homemade pies. Stop in or enjoy their mouth-watering favorites at home with carry-out and catering available. Chicken Annie's Girard, continuing a Southeast Kansas tradition. Learn more at chickenanniesgirard.com or call 620-724-4090.
Now more than ever, Croccan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Croccan. If you need to stay connected, you need Croccan.
Maya Russell will lead things off for the Dragons here in the bottom of the 7th.
Pittsburgh's going to bring up their 7-8-9 hitter.
Kicks outside for strike one.
Safe.
Goes both ways, man, as long as you're consistent.
If it was a strike last inning, it's got to be a strike this.
That one, a sharp grounder to short. Aaron Anderson there throws across to first for the out.
Almost handcuffed our first baseman, but she secured it. EA just let loose a bullet across the diamond.
Brings up Rory Hunziker, starting pitcher for the Dragons. Takes low, ball one. That one into right field, ranging over Syndicate. It hits in foul territory, and Emmeline can't get there in time. Kind of lost it out of the corner of our screen there. Just take my word for it. Landed in foul territory.
Syndicate did give great pursuit.
She did. 1-1 the count to Hunziker.
Couldn't outrun it.
Another one low for a ball. 2-1 the count. Fouled back into the screen. 2-2. Robinson looking for her 7th strikeout of the game. Delivers high, now full count.
Well, Lexi's pitched her way out of a couple jams. These Dragons been on base quite often as well.
Owen foul backing out of play. Robinson and Hunziker have had a couple battles today as well. Lexi's come out in favor. Hunziker grounded to shorter last time up, struck out her first time up. Pops this one up.
Hannah Bailey with the catch.
Dragons now down to their last out. Brooklyn Ryan steps into the box. Struck out her first time up, grounded to short last time.
Looks like we got a pinch.
Takes outside for a strike. High, 1-1. Ooh, on the inside corner for a strike. Now Dragons down to their last strike. High and away, 2-2. Foul back and out of play.
One out to go. Sometimes that can be the hardest one to find.
Robinson delivers low. Now the count's full, 3-2. Popped up on the infield. And in to make the play
Sam Britchen.
was Britchen. And that's going to do it. Trojans win it. 3-0 over the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. Girard improves to 7-0 on the season. Pittsburgh High falls to 1-3. And Jess, do we have any update on that baseball game over at Parsons?
Yeah, Parsons has taken the lead against the Trojans. They're up 5-3 in the 6th inning.
Well, see if the Trojans can get a late rally to win that one on the road at Parsons. But this one is in the books. They got 5 innings of JV action coming up, but we're not going to see it, Jess.
Nope.
Nope.
Not on camera.
Nope. Nope. You want to make it onto the interwebs, you got to go varsity.
That's right.
Right.
And,
but
yeah, let's say if you're sitting at home in town and
come on out.
Right, haven't been to see this
beautiful
wonderful
night.
new facility. Yeah, come on out.
Beautiful night, beautiful park, snack bars in full action. Come on out and check it out. But we are going to pack it up. Trojans win this one 3-0. They improve to 7-0 on the season. Pittsburgh High falls to 1-4. For Jess Murphy, I'm Josh Ledner saying thanks for joining us. You've been watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
You've been watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crochan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter. Thanks for watching, and don't miss us next time right here on Girard Sports Live.